morning. Welcome to COJO.
From the time I assumed office here, as the director of the Council of Jewish Organizations of Flatbush, I crystallized and formulated the mission of the organization and how it can best serve the community of Flatbush. I realized that the primary responsibility of the organization is to serve as the ombudsman for the needs of the Jewish population in particular, and the community in general, in other words, to address unmet needs or needs of the community that are not addressed adequately. Naturally, the prime focus is to address the needs of the most vulnerable, the elderly, the ailing, the single-parent families, the immigrant population at one point in time, and all these elements that need services and that we have to serve as their advocate and to access the resources as well as their services that they require to enhance their quality of life and subsequently the quality of life in the community. We take pride in the advances that we have made and in the inroads that we have established in providing these needs. Our focus is a broad spectrum and encompasses a broad spectrum of multiple activities, whether it's handling with entitlements, whether it's, in other words, giving them advocacy and representation in legal matters, whether it's handling situations of crises that people are encountering. And we can go on and on. And this is a process which is an ongoing basis, and we see the peak of its activities in special times. Our organization addresses needs of special times, such as the Passover needs of the community, and we focus on the scholarship needs of the children in our community, which we found was a very vexing problem, especially the fact that we have large families and the parents cannot cope with the fiscal capability of sending the children and to a camp environment, whether it's a day camp or sleepaway camp, and nor could they leave roaming the streets. In addition, we have become like sort of the spokesman for the Jewish community in interacting with the elected officials and with the public officials of the community to address unmet needs that have to be addressed and needs that have to be fulfilled. We take pride in the fact that over the years, the scope of our activities has expanded, and we've enjoying the recognition of the public as well as of the private leaders in the community in the role that we have played in enhancing the quality of life in our community.
Good morning. My name is Avram Khan, the Director of Development of the COJO of Flatbush. I would like to welcome you to this annual breakfast of the COJO of Flatbush. I would like to welcome the distinguished honorees, Board of Directors, Rabbi Pikus, and the entire staff of COJO. COJO is one of the most unique organizations in our community. COJO not only allows somebody who lost their job to get rehired through our Leaders Employment Center, but we allow people to get their self-worth back, be able to buy food with their food stamps, be able to get health insurance through our health insurance programs, be able to, if they lose their home or in the middle of losing their home, through our legal department, be able to assist them in the ways that no one else can do. To the Project Care program, which is so devoted, the volunteers are so devoted in helping the elderly in our community. And the last few months, we saw where COJO becomes the brightest. The most amazing things have happened when the world saw Hurricane Sandy, and we saw the devastation, and we saw that there will be no return. We thought that there will be no return. Through the efforts of COJO and its other organizations, working together with them and making things happen at a large scale for many, many communities that were surrounding the communities of Flatbush and making a difference in their lives one person at a time. It's my honor to say that it's an honor to be a part of COJO. And because of your great support and because of your great devotion, we're able to do the great work that we're able to do. May God bless you with great wealth and success and happiness, and continue supporting the great work of this unbelievable organization. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, and welcome to COJO's Legislative Breakfast. I'm Ruthie Steinberg, Director of Project Care Volunteer Services at COJO of Flatbush. I have been doing this for the last 15 years, and there is nothing better than a bracha from a Holocaust survivor telling me how happy they are that we have sent them volunteers to their home to ease their loneliness, or have invited them and provided transportation for them to our social gatherings. We work with Holocaust survivors, we work with non-Holocaust survivors. Our mission is to ease the loneliness of the elderly in Brooklyn. Anyone can call us, anyone can ask for our services. We always aim to please. Our staff is very compassionate. We listen to their plight and we try to help them. We get calls from all over the country. We just got a call from Seattle. My mom lives in Brooklyn. She's very lonely. Do you have anyone that could go in and visit her? Or my mom didn't get her German compensation. Or my dad needs a home care person. How do I go about this? Can you help him? My dad needs somebody to come in and learn with him a few minutes. These are some of the examples of the work that we do here at Project Care Volunteer Services. And remember, it always depends on the amount of volunteers that we have so that we can go into the homes and ease the loneliness of those who sit at home all day waiting for the visitor to come and visit.
My name is Yelena Fitterman. I'm an employment specialist at the Leader Family Employment Center at COJO Flatbush. Our employment center was founded almost 20 years ago. With a small staff of 4, we help more than 500 clients each year to find jobs, to gain careers, and for their families to become self-sufficient. We provide a wide range of services from labor market information, job listing assistance, resume writing assistance, interviewing skills, job referrals, and job retention.
Hi, my name is Olga Shilia. I'm facilitator enroller and work for Benefits Access at Met Council. I work at COJO of Flatbush, and I help people apply for public health insurance, Medicaid, Child Health Plus, and Family Health Plus.
Hi, I'm Nava Sivan, the head of the legal department here at COJO of Flatbush. Basically, this is the front line for crisis intervention. We assist clients with a variety of issues, starting with immigration. We help clients apply for citizenship, green cards, replacement of green cards. We also have a lawyer who is here to assist clients that need legal intervention. We also deal with housing, landlord-tenant, people in housing court, people falling behind in their rent. We help them from A to Z, starting with getting them a lawyer to represent them in court and prevent their eviction. If needed, we apply to charity organizations and get the money to pay their back rent. We also deal with welfare, public benefits, with Medicaid, with food stamps. I represent clients at fair hearings. If we have denials, reduction of benefits, whatever the matter is, we help clients get the most they're entitled to, and we'll fight for their rights.
Hi, I'm Greg Gina. I'm an instructor here at COJO. I love working here. It's a great place. I help a very diverse population come to school to help them get back into the workplace. Specifically, I help them learn about computers. I help them learn about Word, Excel, Outlook. I teach them how to navigate through the internet. I'll show them, I have a very diverse population. I have students from overseas coming here, you know, they have dual citizenships, and they want to communicate with their families. And they come here to learn how to send emails, how to send attachments of photographs of themselves, of their families. The students are very motivated, very excited to be here. We have lists of students waiting to come to the class. I find it a great privilege and an honor to service these adults. I've been working for the Board of Ed now almost 12 years, and by far, all the hard work has come to such a point. I'm very proud to be here helping these students out. They treat me like gold, and that's the least I can do for them.
Hi, I'm Vicki DeVitas, project manager here at COJO for about 14 years already. Welcome to our new home at 1523 Avenue M. We're right above Mountain Fruit on East 16th Street, and we're so happy to be here in our new office location. I'm also happy to be celebrating with you all the 34th Annual Community Legislative Breakfast in a brand new venue, the Palace Hall, and I'm very excited to be here. At COJO, I've been the principal proposal writer as well as the event planner. Besides that, I've been pretty much in charge of our COJO Camp Fund, and I'm responsible really with my staff to send 400 to 600 disadvantaged kids from families that live in the greater Flatbush area to local day camps and to sleepaway camps every summer. Of course, we're all very proud of that endeavor. Besides that, I'm involved with the Pesach food packages, food grants, and food vouchers every year. For this, I want to profusely thank the Met Council for having helped us and been very generous in helping us with the Pesach food distribution. I also very much want to thank Mr. and Mrs. John Leader and the Leader Family Fund for helping us with camp funding, with Pesach, food distribution, as well as all their help with the MSW internship program. I'm also involved with the writing of New York City Council discretionary funds. So a big note of appreciation to the legislators who've really pretty much ensured that we can maintain our operations here at COJO, operating our 10 different divisions. And I'm just glad to be here at COJO, to be working alongside two really very fine people, Rabbi Pikus, who's a wonderful executive director to work with, and Marty Kahan, our controller. And thank you also to Avraham Khan, who's a wonderful director of development, and to the rest of the staff. They're very committed, they're very devoted, so they make my work very easy. Thank you for coming to our breakfast, and we hope to see you all next year. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Chaskel Bennett, and I'm privileged to serve on the board of COJO of Flatbush. In addition, I'm also on the executive board of COJO. A few years ago, my very good friend and well-known community leader, Leon Goldenberg, asked me if I would be willing to join the board of COJO. Leon, never shy about asking for things, also being very persuasive, convinced me that my time would be very well served being on the board. I have to tell you, over the last few years, seeing the broad scope of the services that COJO of Flatbush provide our community, I was astounded. People are getting help who really need the help. Shut-off notices for Con Edison or for utilities, people who are having a housing crisis, families in crisis. Where else would they turn? There are so many good organizations that we are all part of in our community. Many of us serve on them, part of them, support them. But where else will you send a family who's in crisis today in the Flatbush community? We will send them to COJO of Flatbush, because at COJO, there is somebody there to help them. I'm honored to support COJO. I'm honored to help COJO, and I'm so gratified that you are here to help serve and support COJO as well.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Martin Kahan, the Chief Financial Officer of the COJO of Flatbush. We'd like to welcome everybody to our 34th Annual Community Legislative Breakfast. We'd like to welcome our community leaders and our distinguished guests as honorees of the COJO of Flatbush Breakfast. We know that you've supported COJO of Flatbush in the past, and I'm sure you're going to continue to support COJO of Flatbush in the future. We hope that you enjoyed your breakfast. Have a great day, and we hope to see you, and now we don't hope, we know we're going to see you in the future events. Thanks very much. Have a great morning.